What kind of strange or wonderful weird news do we have today? People are convinced that Nikes can time travel back in time because of their logo being on a 400-year-old shoe. Wasn't it 400 years ago, basically around the time of the witch trials of the 17th century?
Do it! Just do it!
I still think Adidas shoes are better than Nikes.
What have you done?
And record. I don't know why I said it like that. People baffled after spotting Nike shoes in a 400-year-old painting. It's not a Nike shoe. I'm sorry if you're all like, oh my god, Nike invented time travel. They did it. They literally went for their motto, just do it. And they made a time. No, shut up. Do you know what that is? That's probably just a painter. And also, it's probably like a bit of fabric on the shoe that kind of like puffs over like some of your fashion shoes back then. That's all that is. It's just a bit of fabric to like make it look fancy. It's not a Nike symbol. People have been left absolutely baffled after allegedly spotting Nike shoes in a 400-year-old painting. The work of the art is in question. Portrait of Frederick Sluysken, painted by Dutch Master Ferdinand Bol back in the 17th century, has reopened the heated debate around time travel. Always something. People go, it's like, no, you're just an idiot and you're very, very simply... It's like, no, it's not. You can see it's not a Nike symbol. I don't know why you think it is. The portrait, which was on display at the National Gallery in London, left one pair of exhibit goers extremely perplexed. I wonder why. Is it because they saw a phone, or maybe they saw like a famous actor in the Mona Lisa? No, wait. The painting in question has been dubbed as one of Bol's finest portraits by the gallery. It shows a little lad standing in a foreground armed with a wine goblet as he leans against a table holding some pretty hefty looking lemons. Hell yeah, I'll admit them lemons are fucking itch. Why are they... Is this supposed to be an adult or a kid? Because I really can't tell. You know what I mean? That's cool. Oh, brilliant artwork, I will admit. Then there's the foot. There's the shoe. That's just a bit of fabric. It's nothing to do. It might be a misstroke from the painter. It could be anything. Don't think it's time travel. I will admit one thing. It looks like it's floating. Just a little bit. Why would Nike go back 400 years just to post their photo of their shoe in a painting? They could do a lot more with that, you know. Just saying. The gallery details the boy is elegant attire in a grey suit and matching cloak, trimming with a shiny gold buttons and ribbon bow, with wide-brimmed hat is hooked over the back of the chair behind him. Yep, like the back in the days of like I always image like the Salem year, like with the witch trials, that type of look. I don't know why, I just always do. But art enthusiasts were left utterly puzzled when they saw the muse of a portrait similarly donning a pair of modern Nike trainers, despite the footwear brand only being founded in the 1964. Yeah, in the 1900s, not the 17s. Jesus. It even appears as if the kicks had the iconic white Nike tick on the inner side of the left shoe, despite the fact that it was painted hundreds of years before the brand was even founded. It's probably a mistake. Look, he's got white socks. Probably just a mistake. All it is. This takes the meaning of the phrase fresh crepes to a whole new level. I've never heard of that phrase in my life. I'm just a boomer, I guess. Fiona Foskett, 57, went to the gallery with her 23-year-old daughter, Holly, when they were left totally dumbfounded by the bizarre sight. This Isle of Wight resident told the Sun, I said to my daughter, hold on, is he wearing a pair of Nike trainers? Wait, when was the witch trials? Oh, I am right. It did start, basically, yeah, around the 19s, basically around the 1700s. So you could literally just say, like, I don't know, like just for like a weird thing, like their adverts. Slay some witches and burn them at the stake with our new Nikes. Just a random advert for that. I don't know.
What makes you think she's a witch? Well, she's turned me into a newt. A newt.
Do it! Just do it!
Got better. Burn already!
What have you done?
Just there, sitting there, just sitting there. Like, anyone who doesn't have Nikes has to be burned at the stake. That's such a weird idea.
I still think Adidas shoes are better than Nikes.
Looking at the age, he must have got his hands on the first pair of Nike trainers ever made, or he's actually a time traveller. While the idea of someone sporting a pair of Nikes in the 17th century is frankly hilarious, a spokesperson from the National Gallery has since weighed in on his theory. Oh no. They told the outlet, "We are delighted that this picture has been such a hit with our visitors." Of course they're going to be like, of course they're going to agree with everyone. It's because it's going to get people to come and see it. It's money. It's how they get their money. They just go along with it. Of course they're going to agree. It resonates with followers when we put out a tweet asking people if they could spot more modern details by taking a closer look at the shoe on the 8-year-old boy. He's 8. So like Nike sent back a kid. Why would you send back an 8-year-old? The tweet in question reads, currently on loan to us, his charming portrait of Frederick Sluysken depicts the son of a wine merchant. Take a closer look at his shoes, and you might spot what looks like modern details. Can you see it? No. Because all I see is a 17th century child, basically, who lived in the witch trial. And I thought, my dad's Adidas Sambas from the 80s were retro. Oh, yeah, Jesus Christ. The Adidas. Fucking hell, you remember like the old Adidas? Yeah. Fucking hell, I remember these. Everyone had a pair of these. Everyone did. But unsurprisingly, this isn't the first time people have allegedly spotted a more contemporary detail in an ancient work of art. I've done a few others on the weird news. Can't really think of them right now. People were once baffled after spotting a painting from the mid-19th century that appears to show a young woman holding an iPhone as she walked along through a field. Yeah, I remember that one. The piece of art called The Expected One was painted by Frederick George Womler way back in the 1860s and left many believing the lady in question was some sort of time traveller. Such theories were soon put to rest after it was explained with the iPhone X in hand of a woman was actually a small prayer book. Now that's what I call some 400-year-old drip. I really do think it was just like a mishap basically when he was painting with the socks. That's what I think it is. It's nothing to do with time travel. Doesn't mean it's time travel. Doesn't mean like not if Nike could time travel with it. I think they would have done it probably to become millionaires and still be selling very well. Just so you know. I don't really know if they are doing well. I don't really look at footwear. I just wear boots. Or my slippers. It's the only type of things I need to wear. My slippers. Anyways, let me know, guys, what you think, if it's time travel or not, and what the fuck was that? Okay, everyone, that was today's weird news. Let me know your thoughts, opinions, in the comments. Did Nike invent time travel and go back in time to help with the witch trials? Or is it all just a mistake and the painter left it in? Anyways, let me know in the comments, guys, and let me know if you enjoyed, and don't forget to leave a like to help support the channel. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.